We get 10 seconds of 4K B-roll. Hello and welcome. I'm sorry for the wind. I'm here in Wyoming. I'm going to be staying at this place for a while. I'm going to temporarily hook up a wall connector that I brought. It's going to be connected to a hot tub circuit. So let's get to it before I freeze. It's 39 degrees and about 35-mile-an-hour winds. And I'm here in the lee, which means it's not blowing directly on me, but it is cold. So let's see if I get this done before I freeze my hand. And you see that? Snow flurries. How about that? This is the circuit we have to work with. It went to a hot tub. It came up here, got stubbed out, and you see what I see. The circuit is, of course, protective ground. This is neutral, which we won't use in the wall connector, and then the two hots. Okay, this is a 1-inch conduit. I think it's busted down there in the ground, but I'm going to mount the wall connector temporarily here, and I'm going to run the wires up inside of the wall connector so I can charge my car here at the house in Wyoming. Let's check and make sure that the hot tub circuit breaker is off, and we look here, hot tub, and we are off. Of course, the next step is to use a voltmeter and make sure there's no power on it before we even attempt to hook anything to it. Things are getting dicey here now. It's snowing. I've got the box hooked up and I'm going to route the wires, but I'm short. I need a wire extender. Got to do that. And of course, it's decided to snow now. Pretty good. We'll get it done. All right, the wires are hooked up at the hot tub at the wall connector base. Got my meter set here for AC. We're gonna flip the breaker. Let's see what happens. Oh, no flash, didn't reset, no short. All right, let's go outside and check it. Yeah, the weather's changed a lot. It really decided to snow here. So anyway, let's see what we get. I put this cover over the top. Hold on, do this with one hand. It's actually the cover for my racing helmet. Okay, now be advised, this is temporary. The wire of the ground wasn't long enough, so I improvised. Okay, so between here and here, I should have 240 volts. Do it right. No, it's AC. Try it again. Make sure we're in the right holes here. Oh, that's nice. The meter says off. Let's see, maybe the range isn't. There we go. Here we go. Should be an auto ranger. Okay, there's 244.7 volts between the phase. How about the ground to one side? 122. From the other side here to ground, 122. Okay, my friends, I think the wall connector is wired properly, 244.8. All right, next step, we're going to plug the wall connector onto the base. Next step, of course, turn the breaker off. This happens to be a 50 amp breaker, so I won't be able to charge at 48 volts, but any port and storm. All right, so this is a 1/4-inch bit, 1/4-inch nut driver, and of course this little trick you're gonna have to learn. Take a little piece of paper, stick it in there, plug your bit on so it doesn't fall out. If I don't do that, it just falls out. This way it becomes one tool. All right, let's put the wall connector on and secure it with 4 screws. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand here. And you can actually do it with one hand if you do it right. Let's see here now. Stick this here, line it up, plug it right on. The wall connector is mounted on its 4x4 here in its temporary location. I'll take it down in a couple weeks. Anyway, there you go. Let's go ahead and hit the power. All right, let's do it. Good. Breaker still in place. All right, we need to configure it now. Yeah, look at that. Green light. Okay. Hard to see. Green light. All right, let's configure it. That's all it takes. One little instruction sheet. Essentially, you go and you follow the instructions. No language barrier. There's a code you use right here, the QR code. It configures the Wi-Fi in your phone, and now we're connected, and I configured it for a 50 amp breaker. All right, let's plug it in and see how she works. All right, it's configured for 40 amps. Let's give it a whirl. Jesus. All right, it's configured for 40 amps. Let's give it a whirl. Ready? Heard it click over there. We're flashing green. Looking good. We're flashing green. Let's see what it looks like in the car. Okay. Should be 40 amps like it says. Amps. $239 volts. We should be getting way more than 9 miles per hour here. I think the car can't believe it. Wow, 40 amps. Come on, baby, you can do it. There shouldn't be any limit. It's set for 40 amps here, which is fine. I suspect the battery's really cold, so that's what it is. It's 33 degrees. It's been out here in the blowing wind, snow, and yeah, it probably has to warm up a little bit. We'll let it go for a little bit here and see how it goes. I suspect once the battery comes up temperature a little bit, it'll start charging. The wall connector worked just fine. Once the battery got up to temperature, it charged at 37 miles per hour. I charged it up to 260, worked just fine. Thanks for watching this short video, but it just goes to show you, you can install one of those Tesla wall connectors just about anywhere. Mine is temporary, so when I leave I'll disconnect it, but for now it's going to charge the car at a quick rate. Take care. I'll look for you again.